Hi, I'm Brad with Big Family Homestead, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to make the most awesomely, incredibly awesome waterproofing for your gear, your outdoor gear, your boots, your bags, your camping stuff. And it is awesome, 3 ingredients, easy to do, and I'm going to show you right now, so let's get cooking. All right, so everybody needs to have something that is waterproof, like your boots or maybe a nice jacket or some camping gear. But these over-the-counter things, well, first of all, they're only okay. They work pretty well, but the reality is you don't need to spend so much money on this stuff. And with 3 simple ingredients, I'm going to show you how to make the most awesome waterproofer. And it is a small process, but it's easy to do. Anybody can do it. And so we're going to do that right now. So the very first thing is I'm going to show you the ingredients you need and the tools you need. So let's get after it. Okay, so you only need 3 ingredients. You're going to need 1 pound of beeswax. That's right, beeswax. Has to be beeswax. Cannot use paraffin, nothing bad juju. Beeswax. You're going to need some boiled linseed oil. You're going to need 8 ounces to be exact. And for those of us who are living in the United States, that is 1 cup. Convenient, huh? And you're also going to need some turpentine. So that's it. And we basically also need a way to heat this thing up. I'm using a turkey fryer and something to heat it up in. So an old number 10 can, something to stir it with that your wife is not going to come unglued with. So I used the busted one. So here we go. We're basically going to go ahead and show you how to do this. Okay, step 1 is to break your beeswax into smaller chunks so that it's easier to melt. Yeah. Okay, so we're actually going to use our turkey fryer just like this, and we're going to put a grate on there to get some separation from the direct heat. And now we're going to go ahead and put our beeswax right on there. You want to be careful because wax is flammable. That's why you're outside. Be careful with the open flame. Now what you're going to do is you're just going to get your spoon and you want to stir this up every so often, and you're just looking for it to basically liquefy. There we go, melting nicely. Almost there now. Okay, so our beeswax is completely melted now. This is a very important step. You're going to turn the heat off. You do not want any open flame mistakes happening. And then you're going to carefully, very carefully and slowly put your 8 ounces of turpentine in and stir as you go. You're going to want to go carefully, slowly, no flame. There you go. Get it down lower. Yeah, completely inside. There you go. Stir as you go. Okay, so now we're going to do the same exact thing with our 8 ounces of boiled linseed oil. And we're going to go ahead and pour that in slowly, stir as we go. And here we go. And once again, a reminder that there is no flame on now. Okay, now once again, you're going to give this a really good stir. Let's see if I can show you. Give it a really good, don't splash it around. You're going to give it a real good stir, make sure everything's incorporated, and then all you're going to do is let it cool down. It'll take several hours to get completely cool, and then I'll show you the next step. All right, one last thing as you're letting this go ahead and cool down is you're going to want to cover it so leaves and bugs and stuff don't get in there. Just make sure that there's something on there that closes up the top. Okay, so it's now day 2. I've let this stuff harden up, and you don't need to necessarily let it go to 2 days. You just wanted to get it nice and hard. See, that's what it looks like. My son's already been in there, digging in there and getting his boots waterproofed, so that's good. But you don't need to wait that long. It's just that time got away from me, and so we just figured I'd do it the next day. So here's what it looks like. And now I'm going to show you how you apply this. And another thing that's really cool about this stuff too is it not only works for things like boots and jackets, but it's also good for wood and even metal parts. All right, so I'm gonna do a small section of this coat that I have here. But the first thing you do is you either need a heat gun or a hair dryer, and you're gonna go ahead and heat up the spot that you want to waterproof. Just gonna want to get that nice and warm so that the wax and all the stuff will absorb nicely into your material. So next you're gonna go ahead and take some of your waterproofer and you're gonna just rub it right into the material that you want waterproofed. So I get some of this on there, a little chunk of that. Now you're going to want to try and get the excess off. Now that you've got it coated, you want to try and get the excess off so there's no big chunks on there. Now one more step. We're just basically going to take our heat gun or our hair dryer and we're going to heat this up. Okay, so now I'm just basically going to go ahead and heat this stuff up. All right, so now it's time to test it out. Yeah. Okay, so we've got our waterproofer on there. And check this out. See that? How cool is that? Just beads right off. All right, folks, there it is. A very easy to make waterproofer that is super effective. Doesn't cost that much money to do it. And you can do it right at home. And once again, I just want to point back out that this is good for not just cloth type materials. It's good for leathers, woods, and even metal parts. So please share this video, pass it around. Please don't forget to click like and subscribe. You know you want to. Well, at least it'll help me out anyway. So anyway, I'm Brad with Big Family Homestead, and you have an amazing day.